Hiya to the tribe. I got a little prop for you today. I'm reading this book, and I came across a book the other day about Dracula. Very detailed book, very well written, at discount price. I passed it by, and now I'm going back and find that book because there's a connection between the Black Hand and what they call Dracula. The Black Hand was behind a lot of things that's taking place in different parts of the world, like Serbia. Anything that's about death caused a lot of death. They call it black. Remember the Black Plague, the Black Hand. So this Black Hand is about what's his name? I'm gonna give you his name in a minute. Dmitry Demilovich, Dracula Demilovich, something like that. I can't open the book because I'd be infringing copyright infringements, so I can't open the book. As long as I just show you the cover, I'm good. So these were people who were supporting the Serbia war against the Turks. I mean, man, they really had a long going conflict. Remember now, you had the Christians from the Roman Empire, then you had the Turkish invasion that caused a lot of Muslim population. They've been in war for centuries. Now, the most recent tragedy was the murder of these 8 million, I think it was 8 million. No, not, it couldn't be that many, 8,000 Muslim men in about 2013, what the, 90, I think 92, 93. Anyway, this is retaliation because a century earlier, 20, 1930, anyway, everything that happens is a result of a cause that happened earlier. So at that time, the Serbs, they told them they can kill anybody over the age of 15, and they enslaved their children and the women. So this is people didn't forget this. You think because generations pass, people forget? No, there's always passing on the information to the next generation. That's the duty of the parents. Never let the children grow up not knowing what happened before them. That's what caused the retaliation. So, what's being said, really, what I'm talking about is this Dracula painted as this death figure who sucked blood. No, these were actual people. Dracula was behind the Black Hand. I'm calling him Dracula. They call it something else, but the word looked like Dracula to me. So anytime you have somebody who's fighting for what's right, they're gonna be they're gonna be criminalized in the public eye. They call something draconian. It's just draconian because people was righting a wrong that was done to them centuries ago. So you criminalize the people seeking regress and make them appear to be demons. Hmm. Have we heard that somewhere else before? What I'm saying to you don't make no sense at all if you're not well read, if you haven't done any reading, if you just uh, I would call a matrix citizen. You worry about what's on the news. You worry about who won the game. You worry about what the president's going to do. You have no idea what's going on in the real world. Now, the movies do tell you truth, but if you haven't read, if you're not well read, you don't understand the signs and symbols in the movies. They're telling you the truth. You just have to decode it. And how can you decode it if you haven't read? If you depend on your miseducation, because that's all you got. If you got into college or school, you was miseducated. The most educated people are those who are self-educated. That's the only education, is self-education. Or you may be with a group that is really about education. But it's not called a university. What they want to do is universalize ignorance, have everybody complying, complacent. So you sign away your children because you think you're doing the right thing. You sign away the lives of your children because you are being told to, and you think you're doing the right thing. How crazy is that? Anybody want to talk to me? Hey, what's going on? Pawns to prizes. Well, why would you come on if you don't know the topic? Why would you listen to something you don't know what they're talking about? That shows your intelligence. Uh, you really trying to slander me by saying the topic because you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, it's not for you. This is for the tribes. Why do y'all people always want to interfere where you're not wanted? Why? Go where you know what's being discussed. Go where you know the topic and you're interested in the topic. That's where you need to be. You don't need to be around topics that you don't know what's going on. That is not intelligent. So with that, I'm going to sign out because ignorance has raised its head and I have no tolerance for it. Higher, higher to the tribe. We're live. Yeah, it told me as soon as I signed on that I was live and I thrive. We thrive, tribe. We don't need no porn to prize. Pathetic.